What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Chad Arms, a.k.a. Chatty Bobby.
And my name is Tony, a.k.a. Friday the 14th.
And I don't know where we're at. Oh, yeah, I do. I'm Hot Mike Chance.
Hell yeah. Left us all hanging a little bit. Shout out to Chance's shoes.
I didn't know where he was going
We're
with
going to
that
get
one.
back to Chance's shoes. But we got episode 50. It was only right. We brought the homie, Squints.
Yes, sir. I'm back, baby. Daddy's home.
Fuck you, Squints.
That's it, man.
Shout out to I Got Some Shit to Say Studios.
Yes,
Yep.
we are
For
here.
sure.
It's my first time being back in the studio since episode 4
Jesus,
of our
bro.
podcast.
Are we really friends or what?
Yeah, I mean, well, nobody ever gives me an invite.
Jesus Christ.
It's
You're invited
open.
all the time.
Yeah, it's
all you got to
open.
do is knock on the door.
I don't want to be that
Come
guy.
and knock on our door.
Come and knock on our door. What's up, guys? Over the top,
What's up?
episode 50. This is for
50.
y'all, guys.
Hell yeah, dude. Pull your mic up a little bit. Your name's Tony. There you go. Boom.
Yeah, that's Tony. That's Chance over
Yeah,
there.
right here. Is
That's
that better?
perfect.
Is that better for me?
Perfect.
I like it. I'm not used to hearing everything in my ears right now.
Hell
I'm
yeah.
just
You get to hear you say all those facts.
Yeah, I
dude.
know, right? Yeah, rambling facts.
It's great that I'm just chilling.
Yeah.
I feel no obligation to like make the conversation
Oh,
keep
no,
going.
dude, we're gonna
I'm just
fumble.
sitting here,
Yeah,
dude,
we'll fumble and we'll just pitch to you and
Yeah, I mean,
and I'll score.
with it being episode 50, it was only right to have Squints on this episode since he got us.
The Godfather.
He helped us get started with this whole show.
I birthed these boys.
Yes.
Not really. Y'all had every aspiration of pulling it off.
Well,
I
you
just
got us started.
you. Yeah, I guess,
You
sure.
helped us get started with the studio and all that stuff. So, I mean, you got to give credit where credit's due.
I do. I give it all a chance.
Yeah.
No.
Well, Chance.
shout out Chance.
Shout
No,
out
no, no,
Chance.
Well,
Well, no, the biggest
Go ahead.
shout out of the day is the Borden boys
Borden boys
are in the building together,
united and
and we're gonna do a
Cut the
taste
check.
test.
really
cut the fucking check.
Hit
Am
the
I allowed to
cash
cuss?
app.
Cut
Hell
cuss
yeah.
all
Okay,
you want, dude.
Right, because I wasn't going to stop.
But we are gonna do a live, well, not live for y'all, but a taste testing of Borden.
Get it right, bro.
Cut the check, baby.
Shout out Borden boys. Look, man, this has been a thing, especially with me and Tony. Me and Tony
Yes.
we created the Borden boys. Like if you Google it, you may find some bullshit Instagrams, but none of them are accurate.
No.
There's only one group of Borden boys. Y'all are just looking at them right now. But I've been an ambassador for the brand Borden for their chocolate milk. Their chocolate milk is literally the best shit I've ever drank in my life. I speak about it all the time in my lives. We talk about it on all our podcasts, on now on Over the Top. But the chocolate Borden is fucking amazing. It's literally a melted Frosty in a
Yes,
bottle.
Exactly. Great comparison. And
It's the best.
I have been known to put them in the freezer.
Okay.
Oh, you've been known.
Smart.
Yes.
Infamous, right?
Yes.
But
Infamous?
what makes this particular scenario so extraordinary
Yes.
is the fact I've never seen the strawberry. I've never seen it. Tony's told me about it. He sent me a picture of it once because I called him a bluff. Bro, you're lying. Where's it at? And he showed it, but he brung it for me today.
It is here.
And I'm drinking this,
Let's
boys.
go with it.
hang
This
on,
is
let me
Chance.
take a picture of it.
This is Chance's first time ever trying.
Damn it.
But this is. Ooh, I'm curious.
Damn. Okay.
He went right into it.
Let's go ahead. I'm gonna chug the whole thing
Do
right
it.
here.
It's
on
good.
the top
Is
of
it?
50.
Is it good? Is. The only thing that's missing right now is some little chocolate donuts to go with it.
I think I got some. You need some?
No,
That's
I'm
good
though.
stuff.
That is it. Life changing or what?
That board.
Frosty.
Holy shit!
Frosty.
He just drank that whole thing.
Yeah, that's usually how I do it too. But I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it with this particularly at first because
You want to savor it?
Yeah, I'm bringing that in. You know what I mean? It's my first time with the strawberry, and it's good. It's really good.
Is it good? See, I'm not a strawberry. I've never been a strawberry milk.
Me
fan.
either.
I'm a strawberry guy. This is better than Nesquik was my favorite.
Oh, it just
Was
took
you hear that past
Was.
tense?
That's
Welcome.
Borden
Hey,
strawberry.
hey,
Hopefully I can find
hey.
some more of it.
Welcome to the club.
Hey man,
You're welcome.
BB,
Chance?
baby.
Speechless.
Right? I'm
Borden
trying.
boys.
We've tried to tell y'all, dude. Y'all thought we were fucking
No, I
playing.
didn't think you were playing. I'm just not a big
Hey.
chocolate milk fan.
Hey, Borden boys don't bluff, baby.
No, we don't.
We speak the truth, man.
Now listen,
How's their regular milk?
I've never had the regular.
I've had the regular milk, and I mean, you know,
It's regular milk.
let's
It's
just
regular
say it's amazing. Yeah, it's a regular milk.
it's only good for cereal.
Exactly.
Sorrels.
But the strawberry, it's great. I give it an 8 out of 10. But and the only reason I'm saying an 8 out of 10
Because you're not a
it's
strawberry
exactly. It's the best strawberry milk I've ever had. But when we're talking Borden, they don't let me down much. The chocolate milk, 10 out of 10, all day running. I got the big boy inside too.
Yeah, I got a half gallon at the house.
I don't have the half gallon. I got the
flex?
big bottle.
Yeah.
Major
Well,
flex.
they make
Half gallon
They
of
have the
Borden.
half gallon. They have the pints, and then they have the regular bottles here. And the only thing about them, you have to drink it fast because like the expiration date is February 25th.
Yeah.
Well, I'm good on mine.
you don't have to
That's
worry
how I
about
used to
that.
drink it too. But you have to drink because once it starts, if it's not cold,
It's not. Yeah, it's not working.
it's not the same. You got to take it down cold.
Yeah.
Pause.
And I'm saying once you get it, pop it in the freezer for about 30 minutes, and you'll. But I'm telling you, I was a purist all the way
Oh, okay.
Purity, growing up here in Middle Tennessee, Purity
Yeah.
was the milk to drink.
Shot Murfreesboro Road.
Shout out to Purity. We said it 7 times. Give us a check.
I mean,
Think of how many years of our lives we wasted on that bullshit, though.
yeah, and field trips.
Yeah.
I mean, we in
Lunchrooms, bro.
Yeah,
Were they
Get it out.
were they responsible for Jungle Juice?
Purity?
Yeah, is that pure? Is
Ooh,
that,
sure.
that's a great question.
I'm not sure who's got the Google machine.
Yeah, to the Google machine. Seriously. That's a great question. I want to say it does. There got to be some type of partnership there, considering it was in our schools our whole life.
Yeah, that's good. And the grape drink.
Yeah, the grape drink, and then the lemonade too. There was like a lemonade,
Now I know they have a lemonade,
but it was like dairy.
No, I think
you say
the
yeah.
lemonade-
No, Mark, Marius Carl, and Spencer Forrest.
What the fuck is that,
Created-
Chance? What does that
created.
mean?
That's who created Jungle Juice.
Oh, okay. They're
Oh.
creators, but who
Yeah.
like bottles it? Who like manufactures it? That's the question.
I'm looking.
Not invented
I don't
it.
See it as
Yeah, I don't think it was a Purity product.
No, it's
No.
not.
because I think the lemonade.
College Dairy. is what
Oh,
it
okay.
says,
Shout
yeah.
College Dairy.
I think the lemonade we had back in elementary and stuff was Country Time lemonade.
So so this is where things get.
God,
maybe
it's
they
good as
did
fuck.
buy it because the Purity fruit punch,
Is very similar.
like it says Jungle Juice on it, but it's not in the carton. so I
Oh,
don't know if
that's
it's
the
name.
bottle. I
Yeah.
recall.
I think we're onto something, boys. We're really starting to figure out the monopoly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
look, we're uncovering this mystery that is Jungle Juice. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
thanks, guys. I appreciate y'all doing it.
But here's something we need to address.
Go.
Bring it to me.
Let's, Chad, in post, zoom in on Chance's new kicks here.
I mean, those
Chance,
things
you want to tell
are
us a little bit about those
pearly.
new Air Force Ones you got?
They're not
And
even Air
these
Forces.
are
Look at the blue bottoms.
The bottom of them is very
the
interesting.
Roger Federer's spins. The Roger, they're called the Roger.
The
spins.
Rogers, okay, the spins. Who makes
And-
them?
On Cloud.
Okay.
It's a partnership
Who the-
because Nike took all the basketball players. So
Wait a minute. Hold
Cloud
on.
had to
Pause,
get
pause,
the tennis
pause.
players.
You said partnership. It's a partnership?
Yeah. He owns about 3%.
3% of just that shoe or on cloud?
I think he's with On Cloud.
Whoa, that's a big bag.
Yeah.
So think
200
about
it's worth about $200 million.
that. He didn't do like a product. Like he's not like Jordan. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
to where instead of he's like, all right, fuck my shoe. I want cut all of it, and
Yeah.
y'all can make me a shoe.
Yeah.
Well,
That's
like
genius.
that's
Shout out
like-
Roger Federer.
well,
He's
that's
probably
like-
watching.
That's like Tiger now. He has his own brand now and everything. He's
Tiger Woods. Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
And it spun off of Nike just the way he was doing the
Well,
TW
yeah,
shit.
he's away from Nike completely now, and it's,
Just like Jordan.
yeah, it's just doing his own brand. It's like it's almost like a Lacoste logo, but it's like a little. I forget what the name is, but he has his own shoes out
Just him
now.
banging a prostitute as the logo.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much.
That'd be dope.
You know what I mean? Shout out Tiger Woods.
But so, are you sold on board?
Oh, yeah.
Are you going to get the what is it, Liberty Market?
Yeah, I've already talked to him about it.
Yes.
But
It's weird, man,
they,
the way it works.
Yeah, they have to have so much chocolate milk sales before Borden will even mess with them.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
what he
so weird to hear that because where I get my Borden from is not a place you would think
Yeah.
sells a lot of chocolate milk.
Yep.
They say the only place I can find it at are Speedway gas stations. That's
Facts.
it.
I do know two other spots, and they're independently owned. One is right by where I work, and it's like this little Speedy Mart. And dude, the two things that'll be out of, like they will be out of, are the Monsters I drink and the Borden chocolate milk. Like those are the two racks in this big ass refrigerator that'll be empty that I noticed.
It's just the two things that you want.
Yep, absolutely. But then Charlie's Bait Shop over here on Murfreesboro Road, they have
That sounds
Borden.
like a great place that Borden's would
Yeah,
be.
they have Borden's for
Shout
sure.
out CBS, man.
But Borden's is manufactured in the South. It's like out of Georgia, I think. No, maybe it's up north. I've looked into this before. And on their website, you can see the retail locations where it's available. And there are no locations marked, like as far as we go. Like, and you can go right down here to Speedway, like you said, and, and get it by the gallon. It's just fucking weird. But Borden, y'all have an amazing product, and we need more of it. The world needs to know more about it.
Cut the check.
Yeah, all day long. Especially bring out more of that stuff right there, because evidently it was very delicious.
Yeah. Make a cinnamon toast crunch flavor.
Or peanut butter. Like peanut butter. Yeah. Somebody does make a peanut butter milk.
Dude, there's some brand at Kroger that does cherry milk.
That's the weirdest shit ever.
That's what I thought. And I mean, it tastes about as not as good as strawberry milk, but it's like that vibe. But
really,
yeah,
cherry. I've never been a big
it was
cherry
odd.
fan.
Me
either.
Mel got it and I tried it, and it's not something I kept drinking, but it wasn't bad. It was just weird, kind of.
It's funny though because they have an Instagram handle and shit, and like shit I've sent Tony, like I'll tag Tony, I'll say Borden Boys and like post it and shit, and I'll tag Borden Milk. They've liked that shit before.
Yeah,
so they know what's up.
They know what's up. They know we're out here putting on for them. Man.
Come on, man.
I think the demographic of y'all's podcast and this podcast would be a great market for Borden.
Sell it, Chance.
Yeah,
You're
Chance, you are the salesman, dude.
Come on.
You're the marketing guy.
Yeah.
Dude, look at the product you've got on right now. That doesn't say business.
I mean, sales are going to skyrocket.
You said when you said that, I thought you were talking about his shirt. I'm like, what's wrong with this fucking shirt? I love his shirt. That's show and proof shit. Bro.
Yeah, we're all representing today.
Not me.
No,
this is native in Nashville.
But you were color coding your milk though.
I like pink.
Yeah, real men wear pink.
Shout out to the mall walkers, dude.
Mall walkers. Chad's got on some mall walkers. Chad, you want to talk about those?
Yeah, man. I just found out that Mel and my brother and a couple other people was like, you ever think that your feet? Because I always have problems with my feet, dude.
Constantly,
and it's on and off. It'll go 6 or 8 months and it's fine. And then they were like, I think you're wearing shoes or your shoes aren't wide. And I'm like, what do you mean wide shoes? Like they have wide shoes. And I'm like, I never knew that.
Yeah, the W's.
Yeah, the W's. So
my daddy wore a wide shoe.
Me and Mel went to Dick's Sporting Goods yesterday. And
shout out Dick's, love
they had
Dick's.
this wall.
Hold on.
Yeah, I said it. What?
Hashtag love Dick's.
I love Dick's, bro.
Trying to get them bread fours yesterday.
Wall full of like fire ass shoes, and then I said, "What all do y'all have in a wide?" And it was 2 shoes. It was these Brooks
Mall
black
walkers.
on blacks, and there was some of them Hokas, and they were as big as this coffee table.
Yeah, the Hokas are weird, bro.
I put them on, and I feel like I was Shaq's height because they're so like padded.
They're like spongy.
Yeah.
I put another shoe on yesterday called Rival.
Okay.
Okay.
And I didn't like the way that those looked as
All
much.
right.
But they have, you know how like with the memory foam, you step on them and it just goes down?
Sure.
These were kind of like.
That's kind of how them Hokas were.
Yeah.
Yep.
Depending on how much pressure you put on it.
I think it's interesting that not till like our older years, like we're all up creeping on 40, you know what I'm saying? But it's like
I'm creeping past it now.
Jordan, Reebok, Adidas, like all those things were like the only thing I ever fucking saw. And then all of a sudden, now that I'm older, it's like New Balance was always around. It was it was like though, like from a walker, someone who walks a lot or runs a lot, it was always like New Balance Asics, New Balance Asics. You know what I'm saying? But then when we get older, it's like, where the fuck did One Cloud come from? Where the fuck did Hoka come from? And these shoes have been around our whole lives. Like these,
have they really?
Yes, I'm pretty sure they've been around forever.
Sauconys, those have got popular over the years.
I remember Sauconys.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Shout out shoes.
I don't know what that was. But yeah, man, it's only right we figured out, for episode 50 that we get Squints on the episode. And we were thinking about bringing like what we used to film. And I was like, no, why don't we just film it like we film I Got Some Shit to Say? Because the first 4 episodes of this podcast.
Yeah.
We're fit here. And did it just like this and everything.
And I get the day off.
There you go.
Hell yeah, dude.
I get the day off. Shit, I'm sitting over here having to. I look over at the monitors and shit, and I mean, this is
you're just
fucking
playing around
trip
today.
for me. Even having I Got Some Shit to Say sign on and shit.
Yeah, this
is
weird.
The studio, kudos to you, sir.
Thanks, man.
And the whole team and everything. The studio looks amazing compared to the last time I was here.
Thanks, man.
It's y'all stepped the game up, and it's showing. I mean, y'all are killing it. Y'all are what we strive to be.
Dude.
That's a whole different.
In a whole different area.
Market,
But I love, and it's same topic and discussion. I love seeing it like from this chair. You know what I'm saying? Like seeing you guys like take off and take over the top. How y'all have done it and stayed consistent with it, and
that's been the biggest thing.
The thumbnails were like an instant thing. Yeah, shout out to him.
Yeah.
But Chance picking up the production side of it and just, like all the things you guys have, it's nice to watch, bro. It's interesting to see, especially since we're all friends here. And
well, I appreciate that. That means a lot, man.
To watch it from the other side of the tracks, though, it's
It's been fun.
I have my own little moments, man. You know what I'm saying?
Papa,
for sure.
proud Papa moments.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Papa Bio.
Some PPs.
Shout out to the PPs. So we figured it'd be, well, I'd say Tony had a good idea that we would just kind of fire off some questions at Squints.
Yeah,
Oh,
kind
shit.
of like an interview session, but with our
Yeah,
little
like the movie twist on it,
movie
yeah.
twist on it and all that.
Movie twists. Okay.
And all that. But first I wanted to get to, you and Chad have known each other since
Oh, fuck. I don't know.
07.
Yeah, 07.
07.
Yeah.
And I think we've briefly touched on this before, but I don't think we really talked about it, of how y'all met and how all three of y'all
At the same time, yeah.
met at the same time and everything at the same, because Chance had his internet radio show at the time, correct?
Facts.
DJ
Yep.
C. Rich, baby.
C. Rich.
Yep.
And Chance is younger than we are too, so
He was a kid, bro.
Yeah, just probably
21, maybe?
yeah, 2021.
Yeah.
and doing the internet show, and then that's how all three y'all met at the same night.
Not meaning to, but yeah, I mean,
Yeah, it's crazy.
we were both there at a show. Squints was performing, and I was performing. We both got booked to perform.
Didn't know each other at all at that point.
A guy, artist by the name of Cliffy. Shout out to him. And we were just opening for him, and I think I knew of him just by his name, but it was just through MySpace, I guess, because that was all there was.
Yeah.
And then he was
MySpace.
performing with B. Howard.
Yeah,
And I
facts.
met B. Howard that night too. That's crazy. I met B. Howard, Squints, and Chance.
Yeah.
And Chance I knew about through MySpace. He had spoke to me, I think.
Yeah,
about
I had spoke to Chance too.
mixtapes and stuff like him putting us on mixtapes and
See, Chance was before his time.
absolutely.
Facts. That radio shit was way before its
that
time.
was like Blog Talk Radio before Blog Talk Radio.
yeah.
I mean,
Shout out to live365.com. That's where it was hosted at.
That's dope though, bro. And think
mean,
about though if you was stuck with that at that time.
Yeah.
Or if like that night, what if us three would have went down that road with Chance from that moment?
Yep.
No, for
oh
sure,
yeah,
dude.
yeah.
And like had a podcast like in fucking
before
9.
podcasts were
No,
even.
because Rogan didn't start till 09, and
Exactly.
him and Mark Maron were one of the first ones, and
and he's on
he
now.
was already kind of doing that, just in the radio format. Like, but even when we did in 2015, when we did the Chad Arms Show podcast, that was when video podcasts were relatively new.
Remember that?
Yeah.
I was
You were
on that
episode,
too.
Yeah, you were
Yeah.
on episode because we talked about how much you hated my ponytail the whole time.
Yeah, hated it.
That was out there in the original studio, Richardson.
Yep.
Just out there in the
Yep.
shed.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, we recorded. I recorded several songs to some albums at that studio, and we recorded. I want to say 7 or 8 episodes of that show
Yeah.
because it was cool. We were doing the video. You know,
I'm thinking back now that it's wild.
when we were watching
Dude,
the girl,
I'm
the drunk
telling you,
girl,
it's-
like
Oh my God.
laughing at her.
Bruh, me and Chad. Bruh, the way you do that was fire back then. I have trouble pulling that shit off now.
Yeah, dude, and it was like, fun fact too. Not only with that Chad Arms Show stuff, that's the first time we interviewed Upchurch.
Yep.
Holy
Yeah.
cow. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Upchurch.
He's
came
a
out there.
fucking kid too,
Yeah,
boy. He
it
looks
was
like a kid.
2015, dude. So that was like
Holy shit. I
Church was
forgot all
like
about
20
that.
years old, 21 years old. He was younger than Leroy is now.
It was right before Cheatham County dropped.
Yep,
'Cause we were
right before
promoting,
Cheatham County.
promoting that on there.
Yep.
And so, but it's been cool.
Golly, bro. Have you ever seen them show? That show? It's
yeah.
wild.
Yeah, because that's why you were making those right when we first met, right?
Oh yeah, because I met you in 2015.
Yeah.
So that was
I
around
met
that
him
same
at Great
time,
Escape
bro.
out there in Madison.
He told me that.
Yeah, just looking at movies.
Yeah.
And then I recognized
And y'all like passed each other in the aisle and y'all's hands like kind of brushed each other.
yeah.
And y'all just started making out
the
right
thing is,
there.
like-
Dude, right there in the middle of the Madison.
Yeah, I'm still a movie collector and all that stuff, and I came across his wrestling unboxings and his movie unboxings on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
From where I took that 2-year
Yeah.
hiatus,
From
I
it
started
and
that
everything,
channel.
Yeah.
and all that stuff, and I was like, holy! And he was going around to Great Escape. That's when Buybacks was around right
Gotcha.
there and everything. I was like, all these places look vaguely, really
When
familiar.
he's
where
watching
he's
them on
going.
video. Yeah.
And you like called him out at Great
Great
He said,
Escape
you
one day.
WrestleManiac 1130. That's what he said.
Yeah,
That
and
was
he was
my
like,
YouTube
That's
now.
fire as fuck though. I didn't know that.
yeah, and that's how we met. And then we made a couple video together, and then he knew Jordan.
I met Jordan a year before that, 2 years before that, the same way on YouTube, like 2013. I saw him
Chad,
making
put your hands down.
videos. I saw him making videos, and I was like, dude's over there in Goulitsville, I think.
Yeah.
And it was back when YouTube had messages where you can message
Yeah.
somebody. And I was like, bro, I'm a fan of your content. Do you live in the area? And he was like, yeah, I'm from Hendersonville. I was like, that's crazy. And then me and him linked up the same way. And me and him are,
Yeah.
we've been lifelong friends since then.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
Yeah,
I knew about the Great Escape thing, but I didn't know you knew him by.
off of YouTube.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
It was just
Like a month later, we were doing videos, like live streams, like horror movie watch-alongs and stuff. Like 2 or 3 weeks later.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I mean, that was
Chance,
10 years ago.
to switch gears, do you still have the audio from that night?
I don't.
God
No.
damn, I wish you did.
I have the computer that I used to lug around, but the hard drive went bad in and I had to replace it. So I lost.
Shit.
Dude, that's
most
some
all of it.
classic stuff right there.
I'd love to hear that.
I do have a picture. The one of me and you isn't very high quality.
Yeah.
But I have one of me interviewing you and Chad, and then one of interviewing B. Howard.
So me and Chad's interview was together?
No, it was at different
That
times.
Okay, I was about to say.
Same night.
I remember though.
And I think
go ahead.
think I have footage of you and Cliffy performing. I don't know if it was that night. or if
I've
it was a
seen
different
footage of me and Cliffy performing that night. God, it's so
That's
vague.
wild. That
But
is
I
wild.
remember, like Chad said, it was a show for Cliffy. It was like his album release party. I was featured on Cliffy's album, so Cliffy had me come out to perform the song I was on
Yeah.
with him.
I think it's called Get the Money.
Get the money.
Yep.
And then gangsta as fuck, right?
Yep.
Shout out Cliffy. And Chad, Cliffy told me I could have my own set that night if I came out and did the song or whatever. And then Chad was on the same bill, but I had told Cliffy that my set was going to consist of a song featuring B. Howard.
Yep.
And I brung B. Howard with me. I think me and B. Howard pulled up with somebody else. I think it was one other person with us. I can't remember.
I think it was 3 of y'all, but I only remember you and B. Howard.
I'd love to remember who that third person was.
That is wild.
It's so wild. But I remember meeting Chad. I remember us exchanging discs and talked about his set and my set. And like, bro, we just got to link. We got to make something shake, etc. And I remember Chance. I remember sitting down at Chance's radio show. And I'm like, for real, I'm literally, I'm hesitant on what I say because I'm literally trying to explain the memory in my mind. And I can't remember what color the walls are or anything, but I remember like sitting down with Chance and looking over it. It had there was this big box on the table.
Yeah.
It looked like a reel to reel, like, like an old monitor type thing.
Yeah.
I just barely remember the shit, bro.
And Chance being mobile with it.
Mobile with it.
2007.
With a desktop computer.
Yeah, that's what it was. Desktop computer sitting on the damn
That's
bar.
what Chance has always been.
He's always
like
been
always ahead of stuff. He's always, that brain's always working over there, and it's and I wouldn't have met Chance if it wouldn't been for Chad and all that stuff,
yep.
and us
Weird how that
doing
crazy work. It works, man.
yeah, and it's like I said, it's turned into lifelong friends from YouTube.
Right.
Freaking YouTube.
That night, literally, I mean, obviously opened a relationship with Chance. I've known him ever since that night.
Yeah.
And then with Chad,
Yeah, that started a whole.
nother thing, but
We collabed like
immediately after.
a couple of weeks after.
Exactly. But the collab was so organic. It was Chad's song featuring me and B. Howard.
Yep.
Because B.
Whole
Howard
show.
came that night. You know what I mean? What was the name of that song?
That. Go Time.
Go Time. Yeah. Yeah.
So
Heavy
that's how
electric
that song
guitar.
even formed. It was a song that I had. I think I don't know if I already had it or whatever, and then saw them perform. I was like, I want to get them two on a song, and that's how that even started. That was 2007. Yeah.
Well, see, I even before I ran into his movie stuff, I started watching Chad Arms TV just for being a local, seeing all the local stuff. And the first time I saw you is when Chad was riding with you, and I forget what car and you pull out this is my monkey wad or something like
Oh,
that.
the lighter side. He was talking about the lighter
Yeah,
side.
yeah, that one right there and everything. And
The first video on Chad Arms TV now.
Well, that's your day in the life.
All day in the
The
life.
lighter side volume something is the one he's talking about.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
gotcha.
watching all those, it's like, holy shit, these are
And
this is all my stuff because it's all local and everything.
That stuff was revolutionary.
Yeah,
too.
I mean, both of these guys. I mean, Chad was ahead of his time. Same with Chance and everything.
Like that was like vlogging before it was really big.
Well, like you said, in that time, you can only do 10-minute videos at that time.
10
and
minutes and 30. It was like you couldn't do an 11-minute video. So like 10 minutes, 59 seconds was the longest you can make the video for whatever reason. And then Google hadn't even purchased YouTube yet. It was its own thing. It's crazy how all that worked. You had to earn being able to post videos that long too. Like you did initially, you could only post like 2 or 3 minute videos or something.
Then you become a certain tier creator, and they'd give you longer video lengths.
That's wild.
Yeah.
That is absolutely.
Considering where we are now, it's fucking wild.
Yeah,
Fast forward 20
You
years.
can take a phone. Chance took his desktop computer that looked like
Yeah.
Yeah.
tube TV.
Yeah,
basically.
that's wild as fuck.
Now you can take a phone. Or
Well, that's how
something
like
big
we
and-
did for your birthday episode.
Yeah.
And Chance is still the same person where he's still in front of the
Yeah,
curve.
exactly.
He still knows he's still like the first to, even off camera before we hit record on this, he was telling us something we better get fuck in front of.
them shoes, dude.
Yeah, them shoes. Those are some interesting shoes. Shout out Federer.
Dude, those are.
Hey, they got leather versions of it too. They got multiple versions.
Hey,
so-
I may go with the levels.
Yeah.
You know what I
Well,
mean?
you went with the crispy Karens.
Yeah.
Yeah, next time Chad says something about your fucking shoes, kick him.
Dude, I can say it because I've got the mall walkers on, dude.
Yeah, I was gonna say, or let him have it. Talk about them fucking things.
I might go get me a pair of them.
You might as well.
Don't do it, bro.
As we get older, it's all about comfort, man.
It is. Fuck fashion. It's
Y'all
all
got
about
some Cool
comfort.
sneakers on though. I said sneakers.
Bro, these
It's
shoes,
sneakers.
I've had these forever. These are my kids' favorite shoes. Every time I put these shoes on, the kids go, no, it's just because they got pink in them.
yeah, it just lights it up,
Yeah.
up the world.
I didn't
man.
pay shit for these shoes.
It lights
They're
up
cheap.
the world.
Lights
Hell
up
yeah.
the world.
I would say that's the name of the episode. This is y'all's podcast.
What do you? So you want to get into the questions with Squint?
Yeah, what's the
yeah.
questions?
Now you
I forgot we were doing a podcast.
No, but you said I recall you saying you played baseball growing up
Facts.
and everything, correct?
Yep.
You played. Now, where'd you go to high school at?
Smyrna.
You went to Smyrna High
Yes.
School. So I'm assuming we probably played against each other
Probably.
in high school because I went to Mount Juliet.
If I wasn't suspended and sitting on the bench because of
Yeah,
other reasons, but yeah.
But I'm assuming because we were. I think. at
Where'd you
that
go?
time-
Mount Juliet? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What
No.
year did you graduate?
2000.
Okay, I graduated 2002. You're a little
Yeah.
bit older.
And then I didn't even make it to 2000. I dropped out in 99.
Hell
did
yeah.
I only played baseball up till the beginning of my junior year,
Okay.
which sucks. And that I played like Babe Ruth local.
Did you?
All the
Now,
way
what
to
position?
the-
What position?
Anywhere you need me.
Just put me on the field, coach.
Utility
I'm ready to
guy.
play.
Anywhere at first. I never played first.
Really?
Ever.
That's the only place I played. I
Yeah.
was a beast first.
I bet you were,
Shout out to
Chad.
Mark
Just couldn't
Grace.
hit. He wasn't the hitting side. Of
Shout out
first
Mark
base.
Grace.
No.
First base and right, you never really catch me there. And catching, obviously, as we got older, because I was little. I was a little guy.
Yeah,
But,
see, outfield was bad news for me. I couldn't judge a fly ball. For
oh, dude,
shit.
I could play anywhere on the field. Didn't matter.
Well, getting off of that, then, what's some of your favorite baseball movies?
Baseball movies, The Natural.
The Natural is your go-to one?
Oh, and Bull Durham.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, The Natural is great, though.
I love The Natural, but to me, Bull Durham, we talked about it in the
One
episode.
episode we
and
shot
everything.
here, yeah.
Yeah,
It's a different vibe. You
but
know?
it gets, especially being a baseball player, like it just gets like the everyday, like the little things of baseball right.
Facts.
Especially the relationship between a pitcher and a catcher. It
for
gets
sure.
everything because catchers hate
But then
pitchers and pitchers are head cases.
But then we think more, and it's like, major leagues are so good, and then it's like a Sandlot, of course. And
Oh,
then
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? There's a
Yeah.
lot, but yeah, Bull Durham is like accurate.
yeah, as I got older, as a kid, the Rookie, the Sandlot,
The Rookie, yeah,
Little
that's a
Big
good one.
League, all those were fantastic.
Rookie
but
of the year, yeah.
getting older and
Shout out Rookie of the Year.
dude, that was
Gardenholzer.
Hoffenheiser,
It's Rowan Gardner.
head down through the ball.
Shout out
about-
Daniel Stern, dude.
What about when he's in the cage at the end and they win and the lights are flickering because he's shaking that cage so
the
much?
sunflower seeds are just flying.
Yeah.
everywhere. Daniel Stern is just
Dude.
comedy
Iconic.
gold in the 90s.
Harry, I've reached the top, dude.
I've reached the top.
Dude, people sleep on Daniel Stern's character on Rookie of the Year, dude.
Oh,
It's equally as funny as Marv from Home Alone.
it's Marv just
Yeah.
sitting as a baseball player.
What's the
Exactly,
dude? What's
yeah.
the guy? Busey. It's his prime. That's when Busey was normal, and then
Chet
his
Stedman.
yes.
yeah.
Dude, have
Chet
you
Stedman
seen
was a
his-
good actor.
So let's talk
That was
about this.
point right
What's
around
going
Point
on
Break
with-
and everything.
What's
Say
going
it.
on with Gary Busey right now, guys?
I do. He's lost.
He's lost his mind.
He's gone.
Well, what is that clip y'all see of him? He goes banana pudding, or he says like the
Yes,
weirdest
dude.
shit.
Yes, dude.
Just zoned
I
out.
don't know what's going on.
Hell yeah,
His
shout out
eyes
Gary
are
Busey.
like this.
Hell yeah, not peyote. I'd
looks
fucking
like-
eat some peyote. Would y'all eat some peyote?
I don't even know
Peyote?
what that is.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, this is
Hey,
turning
you've never
into
seen Young Guns too?
peyote, bro. It's like this.
Yeah, but I mean,
It's
I've
bat
heard
shit.
it.
Is it
I think it's.
peyote?
I think so. It has something to do with bats.
I'm thinking about the drug shit.
I think that's it.
Okay, so peyote, I thought was like what's the movie where The Rock and somebody else eat a peyote and they like paralyzed them, but they're like
Well,
so
I,
fucked
remember, I
up.
remember the peyote scene from Young Guns too, with
Yeah,
and
that's a good one.
and all that stuff.
Like paralyzes them.
yeah, it just knocks them on their ass.
Yeah, shout out peyote.
Let's see.
I'd try it.
I don't even know how to spell it.
P-A-Y-O-T, peyote.
Say that one more
Can
time.
you use it in a sentence?
We were talking about baseball. Now we're on peyotes.
P-A-Y-O-T, Peyote.
E.
Use it in a sentence.
I want to eat peyote.
Yeah. Peyote.
Okay, I was way wrong on it. The
That
peyote.
shit's guano from Ace
Guano. That's what it is.
Your balls are showing.
That leads into another forms of questions right there. With I know you're a Dumb and Dumber fan, and you're a Jim Carrey fan because anytime Dumb and Dumber quotes or Jim Carrey, Ace Ventura quotes are mentioned.
Bruh.
It's instant.
Chad made me cry with that shit, dog.
Dude, the funniest I've ever seen you laugh though is when I busted you on your live stream that one night around Christmas with the
nice dick, bro.
Dope dick,
homie. Have you ever seen that movie, Chance?
I watched it after that.
What did you think of it? It's freaking
Liked it. Yep.
Yeah, it's funny, dude.
Dope dick, homie.
That is such an insane movie. And one of the
God.
podcasts we did, I said that Office Christmas Party I liked more.
Yeah.
I retract
Take it
that
back.
statement.
You have to retract
Because me and Mel watched it again.
Dope dick, homie.
And that, dude,
the whole
Seth Rogen in that movie, dude.
is on another level.
Yeah.
He is.
So is Michael Shannon as the weed guy.
Oh yeah. But when he's at the church and he's having that full-on conversation with the wise men and it's the statues outside, his wife comes up and is like, "What are you doing here,
Bruh.
Run away!"
When he droops his cocaine.
He's like, my
blood in
parents
a
are
drink.
going, where they at? Where they at? Get the fuck out of here. Hey. That shit is great, dude. That movie's so slept on, dog. If y'all have not seen that movie,
Well, and being
you
somebody
have
like,
to see that movie.
I
I put so many people. Sorry, Chad. I put so
go.
many people on it though. This recent holiday season.
Oh, man.
I was like, the best Christmas movie by far to me is that. That's my type of comedy,
so
bro.
slept
Because
on.
you like to take journeys, and he takes the journey.
Absolutely. And his wife co-signs it. She gives him the fucking drugs, man. It's just great. It's
She's hilarious
Yeah.
too. She's from. I remember seeing her in Workaholics, and she's hilarious.
Oh
in that
god,
show.
dude.
workaholics.
Yeah,
Did they think we did this?
dude. That shit is so funny.
Dope dick, homie.
Dope dick.
Anthony Mackie's funny. Like JGL, everybody in it's funny, dude.
Oh yeah, and then what's his name from the interview? Franco comes in. That's dope dick, homie.
Yeah,
Hey.
dude. Another slept on comedy from that same wheelhouse is 30 Minutes or Less, bro.
See, I need to watch that.
I've never seen that.
You'll love it because Nick Swartzen's the main character in it.
I love Nick Swartzen.
And Danny McBride, bro.
Love
They're
him
like,
too.
dude.
I
They're
saw
like watching Jason in 3D in his dad's like movie room, and they're like, man, it looks like we're fucking Jason. They're dry fucking, and his dad walks in. Oh, it's so funny, bro.
A
You gotta
total
watch it,
American
dude.
Pie moment.
Yeah, they're like fucking like there's nothing there. They got their 3D glasses on. But he walks in on them just.
I want to
great,
watch it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
I saw a reel the other day that said the real Danny McBride. Have y'all seen that? And it's like a real baseball player, bro. And like every time he strikes somebody out, he goes nuts.
I did see that, dude. Like
It said like the real or who Danny McBride's character was based off of.
He's like singing in the background of it. He's like singing like a rock song and everything too. I think I saw that,
dude,
the
it's
other day on
wild,
TikTok.
bro. I was like, dude, this guy's amazing. Wow, I wish I knew his name.
After
Sorry.
every strikeout, he was like,
yeah, he'd be like, bah, 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 like shoot him a Gavin type shit.
yeah.
Like
he was full on. Like, yeah, if he ever stepped up to the plate, he was catching one in the ear hole.
for sure. Got ear holes.
Yeah.
What else you got?
Well, the whole Dumb and Dumber thing. What's some other movies that you grew up on that stick out to you?
I liked Indiana Jones a lot.
Really?
Yeah, I was big on Indiana
Well,
Jones.
that makes sense. When you, the whole adventure thing.
Anything
going on.
like that, Goonies, like any type treasure hunt type shit.
Really?
Like, yeah, I was always into that type shit for sure.
Oh, dude,
Really?
Goonies is
Dude, Goonies is like
top 10 best movies ever made.
and the cast of that movie is
Treasure hunt though, it's just like amazing to me. The fact of the thought of a treasure hunt, like a real treasure hunt, like we're gonna find some gold that nobody knows about.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, dude.
See, we had growing up across the street from our house. It was just a bunch of woods. So Goonies was huge, and
Y'all go in there and pretend to be Goonies.
exactly
And shit?
trying
Fuck
to find
yeah.
shit and trying to find nothing that was there.
Nothing that was there.
Just spending all. But see, that's the difference between nowadays and
No,
when
you don't do that now.
there's no way in hell that as a parent, would let my kid go. Yeah, go spend hours out there in the woods by
Right.
yourself.
Isn't that
different.
crazy? Yeah, back then to now, like how different that is.
Well, nowadays, kids' imaginations are non-existent. Like once they become 6 years old, they don't imagine shit. They just pick up their tablets or their games and play their games and shit. Like they
we
don't.
had to do that.
Yeah, we had to imagine shit.
You send a 6-year-old out now, they'll Uber Eats some Domino's pizza.
Facts.
And they'll go. I mean, they'll
They'll be like,
they'll
that's
be at KB
dumb.
I said they'll be at KB toy stores in 10 minutes.
You tell them to pretend something, they're just gonna look at you like, what?
Yeah, what is-
Pretend.
I don't know how to pretend.
How about no?
Yeah.
Well, that's like every day getting off the school bus. It was either running out into the woods or there was a wiffle ball game going on. And
Fuck yeah, where's the
I
wiffle ball
I couldn't
game?
hit a regular baseball well,
Bless your heart.
but I couldn't hit a wiffle ball to save.
Let's go.
my
And then you
life.
scuff up the wiffle ball and make it move even more.
I
Fucking
would
put
cheat.
electrical taper on
Not
it.
the
that's how it
wiffle
weighted
ball,
up.
but like remember the big red plastic bats.
Oh,
with
yeah.
just the regular white plastic balls. Like I could hit those, but I mean the bat
Those-
was as big as this table.
and
Yeah.
your ball's as big as a softball.
Yeah, but
so,
you had to
I
get
mean-
the one with the slits in it. And
Oh, yeah,
then
that was the ones I couldn't hit with the yellow bat.
and then
Bruh.
you scuff them up even more and you get even more movement on it. Have you seen these wiffle ball kids nowadays?
I watched some of those.
Ball be
videos.
doing some wild
Dude,
shit.
it is fucking insane.
It's like a
like a whole league now.
Yeah, a league. That's what I was
Yeah.
gonna say. It's like I was gonna say Olympic type shit, but it's like it's a big fucking deal now.
Yeah. Yeah,
like
they-
competitive type shit.
Dude, there's no way in
No.
hell.
The
I
amount of hand-eye
No.
coordination you have to hit those kind of pitches is insane.
Even wiffle ball though, bro. Like I remember being a kid, like like how you're speaking. Like I could play ball. Like I know I can play ball. Like it wouldn't nobody in the neighborhood tell me I can't. None of that shit. But I remember like no matter the capacity of the game you were playing, you could be playing home run derby. You could be playing like a game with 3-on-3 or whatever the fuck. There'd be two bases, whatever stupid rules you're coming up with. How many times did you say, bruh, don't throw it fucking crazy. Don't be throwing hard, bro. Like I didn't throw hard to you. Like, and it never was like a downgrade to how good you were. It was literally like you can't do that. Like we're playing wiffle ball, bro. Like fucking throw it down the middle so I can hit it. Like you all keep playing.
Like kickball.
But the shit he's talking about, bro, that
Dude,
shit
this
is.
No, there's like full on like they get like plates up for the strike zone.
Yeah.
It's
And it's a fucking 60-foot pitching thing, and they're throwing that fucking wiffle ball 80 miles an hour, and it's moving and whistling at you. No thanks. I can't.
No,
I'm not
just
with
stick
that.
the bat out there. Just
Right?
there's no way. Even I think Barstool Sports has their own
Yeah,
like
I guess
wiffle
it's
ball
got a
league
league.
and everything.
Really? Shout out
Yeah.
Barstool.
Dude,
Yeah.
when we had enough people like in the neighborhood would come over to either my house or my buddy's house, we would play rock and jock baseball or softball.
Hell yeah.
Yes,
Whenever you
dude.
could do or we do home run derby or something.
Yeah. That's when you put the electrical tape on the wiffle balls in.
Well, we would
just to get-
we would use tennis balls.
Oh, yeah.
Racket balls, bro. We play with racket balls.
Oh damn. Yeah.
Dude, what about at the old ballpark days playing handball?
Hell yeah.
Dude.
Against the wall.
Yes.
Fuck yeah, dude.
You bobble that ball and then somebody throws it.
You take off running and touch the wall.
Dude, I'll tell you the
And
best.
if you didn't get there in time, you had to
Oh,
sit up there
God,
against the
dude.
wall
Get
and just,
always
fucking
got
just
nailed.
wear
nailed.
it. Wear it.
Fuck yeah, that shit
Dude.
would hurt.
McDonald's used to have these rubber basketballs, right? They were probably this big. They were the size of a softball, but they were rubber.
Yeah.
We used to use those.
For
we
baseball?
used to for the home run derby.
Oh,
It was like
yeah.
the special. You get more if you.
That's like the money ball.
Yeah, and then we would use the. You remember when you'd get the kits where it was the tennis balls and the tennis bat or whatever? Like the bat was like foam.
Yeah.
We used to use those bats a lot too.
Yeah, the little,
foam
they were
bats.
the
Foam
little
bats,
ones.
Yeah.
Shout out to you remember the little mini wooden bats that you get like
Oh,
at the
yeah.
Fuck
Sounds?
yeah.
Sounds game.
Dude,
Hell yeah.
we would play.
We'd hit rocks with them.
We'd play paper baseball in Ryan's grandparents' house. The air conditioner filter thing was like a perfect strike zone in their living room, and just wads of paper. And we just have home run derby in the living room.
Shout out
and
home
his
run
grandpa would just be sitting in the chair wearing wads of paper right off the face and everything, but
Dude.
living it up.
Another thing before I get to Chance, because I want to ask Chance something. that
Okay.
Squints doesn't
I keep
know.
forgetting we're doing a pod. We're just hanging out talking
Oh yeah,
shit.
it's fine, dude. And do y'all remember like paper football?
Hell
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
The triangle
That
thing?
shit Yes, dude.
I'm with it. We can play right now. I'll fuck any one of y'all
Dude,
up.
you have
And
the
then you
perfect
get the
table
people
for
that
it
would-
right
you
now.
get-
Hell yeah.
When they would make the field goal post, that you'd catch them like try to like slowly move them when you're kicking. Yeah, you fucking bitch! Like keep it steady. But here's something that Chance
Point at me.
is here. Here's something that Chance used to do that Squints probably don't know about. Chance, tell Squints about your days
Hold
as a
on,
backyard
man.
wrestler.
Hold on. Before you do it, is it going to be something that makes me like Chance a little less? Because every once in a while, y'all
Probably.
give me
No,
shit.
no.
They
This is
not as
literally,
bad as candy
they're trying
corn.
to tarnish our relationship, bro.
no,
it's
not
nowhere in the candy corn level.
That's what I'm saying. I
No,
still ain't
no.
got over that shit.
We're talking
a lot
about
of
what we
people
used to do
haven't.
as kids. You was big into like wiffle ball. He said,
Yeah.
Chance, tell him about your backyard wrestling career.
Oh yeah, I had a whole promotion in my backyard. My yard backed up to West Park, so that was like our audience all the time. Because I mean, I let the baseball games bring the audience, and then we just were
The
back there
people will
Yeah.
come.
Getting started.
Yeah.
Then.
That's what I'm saying. Chance was way ahead of his time.
hanging up flyers, everything.
I used to let the baseball bring the crowd in.
The people will come.
That's amazing, dude.
It is amazing,
No, he
Chance.
showed
It's
me a
not
couple of
surprising to me
videos.
either.
No, not with Chance.
He showed me a couple of videos, and I want to say they were slamming each other through tables and shit.
I would
Yeah.
love to see the videos. Were you participating or are you just a promoter?
Yeah.
You were a wrestler as well?
Everybody, we only had like 5 people, but everyone had a
5
Yeah.
lunatics.
Yeah, everyone had like an unmasked wrestler, and then
West
they had
Nashville
a masked
lunatic.
wrestler.
And that's how you double up capacity. That's how you double up the roster, bro.
And you don't
I'm
even have
telling
to.
you, this man.
You don't even have to
Genius.
pay them. You know, you just pay them one price. You get 2 for the price of one.
Kids
I
are
remember
genius.
you telling me something about somebody got injured horribly. Was it you or one of your friends?
Well, my friend,
Hybrids?
we did all this wrestling and nobody got injured. But then one of my friends was just jumping on the trampoline one day because that's what we done it on, and he was trying to touch a branch or something and
Yeah.
broke his leg.
Oh,
So like
dumbass,
all
fucked
this
it all up.
flipping and wrestling, and nobody got hurt.
Imagine
And he
getting
got hurt right before our first
Pay-per-view.
pay-per-view. Yeah.
So he did.
Yep.
He took a dive, dude.
Are y'all friends to this day?
Yeah.
He took a
Shout
dive.
out Joe Parker.
Fuck that. Name drop.
Joe Parker, dude.
Fuck you, Joe Parker.
Imagine getting clotheslined or power bombed on a freaking trampoline, dude.
Dude, you're just springing. You're just springing.
That's what the Hardy Boys used to use.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
They used
shout out
to
Joe
Can you
Parker.
imagine trying to
Trampoline,
you're
bro.
fixing
Then-
to pull off a power bomb and your foot goes in between the springs right there, and you just,
Then the trampoline broke. So we saw like this old mattress on the side of the road. So we
West
Upgrade.
Nashville mattress.
loaded it up.
Loaded it up.
Old Town
built
West
a
Nashville.
ring
Sanitary.
around it.
Really
Yeah.
sanitary.
Yeah.
God.
Gotta
Then we
do what
started
you gotta
using these
do.
old razor blades we found in the trash cans at the barbershop.
Hey, bro, you better kill that boarding, bro. I know that shit ain't gonna stay cold forever.
I still got mine.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all, we talked about this, guys, on camera. Like that shit's only at its peak.
I drink this daily. It's on the day.
I know. I hated to get
Already-
on to you about it, but
I already had a bottle of this morning for breakfast.
15
dude,
grams
I can't do
of
too
added
much.
sugar.
Too much, it'll fuck me up,
Well,
dog.
I'm good for about one of these bottles a day.
Yeah, I'll
it's
hear-
like my little treat before I go to bed at night.
It's like, yeah, all right. I'll be like,
yeah,
yeah, man, too much boarding.
Yep.
Too much
Never
boredom
too
fuck
much
up the
boredom.
belly.
TMB, baby.
It is a heavier. It does sit heavy, but
Yeah,
it's
it does.
so delicious.
Is it so? Is it psychopathic if you in your adult years ever drank white milk with dinner? Is that psychopathic?
No, that means you're getting old.
Either
Because I know. Well, some older people that did that.
I don't know, man. It's some unquestionable. I don't know how to answer that. I'm gonna
There
think.
was a pocket, maybe. I'm just gonna say this. In my 30s, there was a pocket of about a year where I drank white milk with my dinner, and I don't know. I
Now
can't
that
explain it.
to have it like repeatedly is just like insane
I
to
can't-
me.
What's insane to me is people that drink unsweet tea.
That is absolutely insane.
that
That's-
pisses
If
me
you
off.
quit eating added sugar and quit drinking
Oh, Chance,
sugary
don't give me
drinks,
this right now.
sweet tea isn't that bad.
Sweet tea? Sweet tea's never that bad.
Unsweet tea.
Unsweet tea
No,
is
unsweet-
dog
it's-
shit.
yeah.
Dirty tap water.
Yeah,
that's what
thank
it is.
you.
Fact.
I mean,
That's what it
I would
is.
rather have water than unsweet tea.
I
for
mean,
sure.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
rather have
not
anything.
Tap water.
Yeah.
Have y'all started to see the videos of certain people wherever they live? Their tap water's like
Dirt brown.
That color?
Yeah.
yeah.
that's terrifying.
That's
It's called
un-
White House, Tennessee.
I was watching like
That's unsweet tea.
one. What's the nutritionist? A real famous nutritionist that's out there now, and he's been on pods, tons of pods that we listen to all the time. Gary something.
Gary
Shit.
Veeder?
No.
Gary Vender.
Breck. It starts with a
Gary
B.
Busey.
Gary
No.
Brecker.
Gary what?
Shout out Busey though. Anyway,
10X health system.
he literally said the worst thing you can do on everyday consumption, like for your body, is drink tap water.
Gary Brecker is his name.
That is his name.
10X health system.
That is his name, Brecca.
Jeez, Chance just coming out with all the knowledge.
So the worst,
Yeah.
I'm like, when people, it's weird to me. I'm so used to drinking water out of the bottle that like when I go to somebody's house or if I see somebody on, like if I'm watching a video and I see somebody drinking water and they're just drinking regular water out of a glass, I almost have a panic attack.
Yeah, that's weird to me.
Well, the fridge.
I'm sure it's like
the fridge water.
filtered.
Fridge water's filtered.
Yeah, but tap water's crazy.
It's tap water into the fridge, but the fridge has like a filter system.
No, I get that.
And there's like a light on the inside that tells you all that about
like
the
if
filter.
You put your putting a cup under a sink
Salt,
and just drinking it.
You mean
insane,
like? Oh, you mean like we did when we were kids?
No, yeah. Back
Out of
then,
the hose pipe,
absolutely.
out of the green hose pipe.
Dude, water breaks in football.
Oh, God,
we
out
had
of
the little
trough
thing that had the little holes in it with PVC pipe.
You're sitting there sucking it down.
Yeah, some people would put their mouths on it.
Oh,
which
yeah,
was
you were
crazy.
face
They're all
fucking the hell
those
out of
guys are probably in the.
But playing baseball, bro, everybody, I got a Gatorade. Any of y'all want some of
for
this?
sure.
Oh, yeah.
I pass it, the whole goddamn team, get them a
And you have
sweet.
that one
Gatorade.
player that drinks way more than he was
Yeah.
allotted.
Oh,
Yeah,
and
for
then
sure.
your belly
Allotted.
started-
Good work.
He was allotted, a swig, and he took a gulp, and
Yeah.
it fucked up the rotation for everybody else.
Speaking of Gatorade, do you remember the sweet tea flavored Gatorade?
No.
You don't
Oh
remember?
my God, I do, dude.
Dude.
I do,
that-
dude.
I do.
When you would pass, I remember though
Dude.
passing my drink down like the line, or like whoever wanted a drink can get a drink. We're all dying of thirst. You don't have
yeah.
a drink? Here, have some of mine. And if you went like this, I'd be like, bro,
Well, you're a bitch.
quit I'd be like, quit being fucking weird, bro. Do
Take
you
my
want
mouth
germs.
it.
do you
Yeah.
want a
Mouth it.
drink or not?
Rim
Take
that
my
thing.
germs. Well, my thing is when people that did that, it's like when it's coming out of the
Spigot.
the spigot or the spout, it's still going to catch if there's germs right there. It's going to catch it on the way.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you're not sparing yourself, and you look kind of like
It's just a bunch of the world now is just a bunch of
horse
pussies.
pox.
Well, I
is
mean,
what it
look,
is.
we had water fountains in the schools and everything.
That's
where
another
people-
thing. Watching people put their mouth on the water.
That's
fountain.
insane.
They have OnlyFans. right
That's
now.
crazy.
All of them have OnlyFans.
The kids that would put their fucking mouths on
mean,
the
just-
water fountain are lunatics.
It's like,
Didn't you
I'm
have
good
the
on
water
water.
fountains that it was like you push the button here and it had the little like shield?
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Some of them would put their mouths on the
Yeah,
shield.
on
What?
the used as
I
a
never-
headrest. I swear to God, they would. I've
never
seen
saw-
it,
Dude,
bro.
it
And
was
that
wild,
think of
dude.
what I just said about you drinking after me and how it would be if you like drank after me. How
Oh, yeah.
normal that was. But if you fucking touched any of your facial features to that fucking water fountain,
Oh, dude.
you are a psychopath.
Automatic pink
I
eye.
guarantee you those people got asbestos or got
No, they got the
what's thing
strongest
that
immune
comes from it?
systems in the world.
Mesothelioma.
See, I wouldn't go to a water fountain if it had low pressure and it was just
No,
barely
absolutely
coming.
not.
Oh,
I'd
dude,
make sure
I'd
to-
walk away.
Yeah, I just,
Bro, I'd the level of disappointment I'd have when I'd fucking approach a fucking water fountain, I'd hit it and it just fucking out the top.
Dude, this
Give me,
thing's got a bad.
give me
Fuck
something that's
this.
got the pressure coming
This
out to where I ain't
water
got
fountain-
to get all up in this thing.
This water fountain's got a bad prostate or something.
What
Yeah,
if you hit it? What about how some people would adjust it and you hit it and it would shoot
Oh,
over
dude,
into the
and
floor?
The rambunctious teens would be like, "Watch this."
I'm the rambunctious team.
course
Look,
you
I'd be
were.
dying of thirst. I'd approach it. I'd hit the button to make sure I got some pressure. It'd shoot over. I'd totally I'd forget about how thirsty I was at that moment.
You're just watching
It's
the screen.
all about the fucking. Hey, look at this. Look at it.
Look at it.
It's
Look
just
at
going. You just smacking the floor from so far. It's fucking 6 feet falling.
That was our. What's crazy is like that. Think about when they created that. They didn't even think that would be an issue.
No.
They're putting this in schools. We may not need to give them the option to how much pressure this should
Yeah,
be.
it was the
Because
pressure.
they're gonna pick the-
All you had to do is turn it
Yeah.
underneath it, just crank up the water pressure a little bit, and it's going.
The lessons learned.
Right? What about when we had to piss as kids and you'd see like that, there'd be like two kids that would just go, I'm talking about with kids, right? Where you would go to the restroom and motherfuckers just drop their shit and
Oh,
piss.
like full on pants.
Full
droppers?
on, bro.
Yep.
I mean,
What
I think
happened
we've
to
talked
me-
about this one. I got some shit to say.
I've told a story about when
It's a trough.
it was a rest stop and it was a urinal and another urinal and then this grown. Now I was about 11. There was a grown person that nothing, no shade, but they had Down syndrome.
Oh, okay.
And he was a grown man though.
Yeah.
And I was a child and I was going in there to pee.
Yes.
And he pulled his pants all the way to the ground.
Oh, to the
and
ankles.
peed right next to me. And he was like smiling and stuff. And
He touched you, Chad?
no, he didn't touch me.
Is this a confession?
Yeah, what's happening,
No,
bro?
I'm just saying, as kids, yeah, but that happened when, it was a different scenario.
Dude, what about the
It was
bathroom
terrifying.
at
Yeah,
Greer Stadium?
obviously, it's in there somewhere. That image is not going away.
Dude,
You spoke about that in true fear. I thought you were molested.
Yeah, I can see the fear in his eyes.
Really?
It hit the water probably when he. I mean,
Traumatized forever, Chad Arms.
Dude, the worst bathrooms were at Greer Stadium because they had the full-on trough.
Yeah, it was a trough.
There was
same
no
at Opryland.
There was no
Opryland.
separators in
Yeah.
it whatsoever.
Dude, my elementary school was like that.
Y'all had a trough?
Absolutely.
Oh my gosh!
like a circular one, or like
No,
like
it was
the wall?
against the wall. It's just long.
Yep.
But, bro, it was a thing. This was elementary school, 1st through 4th grade.
Just lining up in the lining up to the
Line
trough.
them up.
And it'd be like the long trough, and you'd be down here, and somebody would walk in, and then they'd come way too close to you.
Bro, I would.
Why don't you go over there? There's nobody.
Yeah, there's a whole other side
it
of that
is
trough over there.
insane to me now to think about that.
Yeah,
like,
that's-
just to think, like, bro, I don't want to piss in front of y'all. Like, but we did.
Yeah,
Like,
man.
that's how it was at that fucking school. Because I remember the thing then, though, like the bathroom fucking horseplay, the thing would be to stand at the end of it. And who's pissing the furthest?
Yeah.
That was the thing. Like every day, that was the thing. Like who's
Hey,
up?
Johnny
Who's
can
going?
piss-
Who's
he
next?
pissed 6 foot, guys. He pissed-
Bruh.
He
But
had good pressure today,
ain't
boys.
that wild, bruh?
Yeah.
Dude, what's even wilder than that? Like I spoke about this somewhere. Me and you talked about it, I think. In middle school and high school at Greenbrier, I guess the kids were smoking cigarettes a lot in the bathroom.
Hell yeah.
They pulled the doors off of the stalls.
Oh gosh.
In the men's bathroom.
So nobody could sit in there and lock the door.
Yeah, so
Gotcha.
literally, you would be like it'd be 4 stalls, then it'd be like 3 or 4.
Yeah, you'd have to
urinals.
find somewhere else to shoot
You
up
have to
heroin.
walk to the urinals, but you had to walk past the stalls to get to it.
Yeah, so when you shit,
So yeah.
Somebody's just you're walking and some
You're
little
just-
kid's just shitting.
just drop just
Like,
drop
brother,
it.
how is that
Taking-
legal? What they
Yes,
did, bro?
it's
That
not.
can't be.
not to shit, bro. You gotta have some privacy.
See,
Give me a
I'm
break.
still to this day. I'm not a PP. I'm not a public pooper.
Well, I mean, I
can't- it's
like I pooped
Own
in
it.
public,
Dude,
so
own
much,
it.
dude. And
Dude,
it's not 'cause
Chad
I
has
wanted
some
It's
of
to.
gotta-
the best stories when it
Oh,
comes.
I already know. It's got to be fucking damn near catastrophe for me to shit in a public place.
Oh,
I'll-
yeah.
What if I got to take a leak? Goddamn, show me
Yeah.
where the head at. I got pissed.
Yeah.
but
but
it's to do it in a
it has to be catastrophic scenario for
it's-
me.
Yeah, it's all or nothing.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And it's even then, if it comes to that, like if it comes to where
I'm
no,
hovering.
I'm not that, and if I can't make it home, I'm specifically when it changes to I'm not going to make it home. I'm looking for a stranger bathroom right now, right?
Yeah.
It's going to have one with a goddamn lock.
Oh yeah.
It's not going to be one where I'm sitting in a stall and people look at my feet. I'm going to find a family restroom. I'm going to find
oh, good call.
I'm that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, I can't do it.
I
This
wish
happened
I
to me
could-
recently. Swear to God, this did.
Oh, really?
Yeah, absolutely. Happened to me recently. You want to know where I shit at? I'll tell you where I shit
Do
at.
tell the
I
story.
On the
shit,
other side of this.
I shit at the new Antioch Mall, the new one right there.
the Tanger
First time I've ever been there. I was like, I got to shit.
Was you able to catch a smash and grab while you was down there?
No, I was able to. I pulled in and I'm looking immediately because I know
Where is that?
it's so. And what we're explaining right now is an outdoor facility. So there's outdoor shit where you walk up and down to all these retailers or whatnot.
Yeah,
but my
outdoor
theory,
mall.
exactly. But my theory was there's going to be a corridor that has office management, retail type
Yeah.
shit where you could inquire about road and space. And that's where the restrooms will be. There should be 2 or 3 of these things because it's a long fucking thing, right?
I wish
Yeah.
I could think like that when I have to shit.
But get this, I pull up. It's like 9:10 a.m.
Oh, they're not even open
They
yet.
just opened. They opened at 9 o'clock. So I pull into the parking lot, bare minimum capacity out there. I drive right alongside the retailers till I see the marquee, the little like thing above the door. It says restrooms this way. I see it. I park maybe the second spot because ain't nobody there yet. Walk right in, and as I walk back there, I walk to what looked to be the most, and this is a brand new establishment. You guys know this place has only
Yeah,
been open
it's-
like
yeah.
3 months, so everything is brand fucking new, from the concrete to
Oh yeah.
it's immaculate. And as I'm walking to this corridor, it lights up like the gates of heaven because I had to shit so bad. The men's restroom, women's restroom, family restroom, right
Oh,
through this
yeah.
door. I open it and the amenities were magnificent. I pulled my phone out in that motherfucker. I had the nice little fucking patty thing that you sit
See,
down.
How did somebody like? But here's my thing.
But that was luck. That would never happen.
Yeah, but how?
Hey, it was
what
all timing
level-
on that one.
what
But now, if
level
you guys
of-
got a shit, it's a great place to go.
what level of emergency was it for you?
9.
So
it was.
It was like
it was
the
all.
Chad
It was
level.
go. It was
Yeah.
go time.
I would have went. It was bad enough to where if the family restroom had not have been there, I would have went to the
men's.
and hovered and did all that publicly. But luckily, I found privacy to do it.
That's
I
crucial.
wish I could.
And it was so clean. It was so fucking clean in there.
And you caught it right there when nobody had been there.
Nobody had been there that morning.
Timing.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Unlike Chad's when he went and
dude,
dropped a bottle of Imodium down the toilet.
There's been so many stories. I for real shit my pants like a year and a half ago. For the first time in my life, I've never shit my pants in my life. And I was delivering at the Chinese restaurant for mail because they were shorthanded. And I knew I had to go, but when I got back to the restaurant, they gave me 2 deliveries. And I was like, I'll be able to go and come back. They were about 30 minutes away from where I was going.
Oh.
By the time I dropped off the food, I was like, babe, I called her because she was at the restaurant doing orders. I said, I got to go to the bathroom. She goes, it's fine. Just figure it out. Like, she's busy as shit at the restaurant. And I'm just like, hey, I got to poop. Fucking grown up. Go fucking. So
Chad, I don't have time.
Where I'm at, dude, it's in Coopertown. So, like, it's not close.
You're just out in the middle of nowhere.
I finally get to a Dollar General. I'm like, fuck yeah. But that's where you got to get the key and you got to fucking. Dude, it was 5 p.m. It didn't close till 7. The doors, it was open. They had the automatic doors where they wasn't opening. Whoever was in there working was on break or something.
Oh, shit.
So I looked, and that was my only option. I wasn't close to nothing else. I called Mel. I said, I'm about to shit myself. And then she said, just go home. And I'm driving back, and I'm 40 minutes from my house.
Oh, God. Sweating.
And halfway through, I just was like, it's fixing to happen, dude. And I just shit myself, dude. And it was the saddest / most relieving moment of my entire life because
You had to ride in it.
That's what I was going to ask. How long did you ride in it?
Luckily, it wasn't liquidy, which was even worse.
It was solid?
It gave me like a little cushion to sit on the way back. But then I got home.
This is happening.
I got home and thought, I got to get out of my car. What am I going to do?
Yeah. What was it like when you got up?
So luckily it didn't seep through nothing, and then I just walked straight to the bathroom.
Was it just caked?
Oh, dude.
Between your ass, bro?
Dude, I had to throw everything away, dude. I took like a 68-minute shower.
Yeah. Man, I hate that for you, Chad.
No, I mean, it was only you fucking played
I
roll
still-
dice with the devil or whatever people say. Like, but
Yeah.
I
I'm
had
sitting
so
over
many
here crying,
brushes with
laughing
death.
right now, and Squints is feeling sorry for Chad.
I hate that for you, Bubba.
But that's just kind of a yin and a yang to your have to shit situations and mine. They're a little different.
Yeah.
But hey,
You're lucky, though, it was solid, or at least somewhat solid,
yeah,
because
I mean-
because if I'm at that level, it's never that.
it's just your worst case scenario.
With me, it never
Absolutely,
is.
bro.
It's just
With
worst
me,
case.
it never is.
Yeah.
But it.
The main difference is he was able to find a bathroom, and you had to create one.
Yeah, but he even as I was explaining my more recent scenario, he literally was applauding my thought of it all
Because I don't.
because I was on it. I knew exactly.
You had it mapped
You had
out.
a game
But-
plan.
I'm looking for a trash can
A poop
outside
plan.
of shit.
Yeah, but see, I'm like him where I'm not a putt. So if it's going down, we gonna do this right,
Yeah.
okay, guys?
Yeah.
We're gonna
I get it.
survive.
I get it.
Yeah,
It's not gonna be
It's either you're hovering or there's layers and layers and layers of toilet. I'm sitting there.
them little paper things. I don't understand those paper things, bro. I always wonder if
I
I'm
have
putting them
never-
on the right way.
I can't ever get it right.
Never use those.
Never say that on camera again,
What?
ever. Or I guess if you're hovering,
You go bare cheek.
No,
not
I mean,
against
I
the
don't use
porcelain. He's
thing.
just hovering.
No. I put toilet
Oh,
paper.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, I'm not fucking putting the goddamn doilies and whatever.
Yeah,
it is.
I do the
I
doilies.
just get the- I
That's
just-
what
I
it's
do
called.
I just
Doily?
I get the toilet paper and go.
And just coat that bitch.
Fucking starting like a
I'm sitting there
chainsaw.
like,
Hell
God,
yeah.
that's
You got a cushion seat.
Hell yeah.
I'm 9 foot tall like a gargoyle sitting on a Walmart toilet like
Fuck yeah. Perched up there, boy.
bare
Hell yeah.
cheek.
I love it.
There's been a couple times where I didn't have an option because it was so fast. I had to make something happen.
Bruh, those paper things,
Doily.
doilies, they work. But I really do have the moment of stupidity when I lay them on they need to come up with something. We should do that. We should come up with something better for this. There
That
should be
snugs,
like
that's-
snugs that has an elastic band that like wraps. Maybe we
Exactly.
could all carry our own for like,
Personal toilet seat covers.
guys, we're on to something now. So we
you
fold this
jam-
bitch up, comes in a little carrying case and fits in your side door. And then anytime you got poop public place, you grab it out, run in there. It's like an umbrella. You
Yep, and then you can just wash it off
That was
in
a
the
cool
sink.
noise. Do
Wash
that noise again.
Yeah.
Michael Winslow from Police Academy.
Yeah, we got to name this. I think we're onto something. But I would love because those doily fucking things are fucking stupid.
Yeah,
I never know.
they'll just slide off.
And if I happen to use one, and it's saving me in one aspect of it, it's gross as fuck because like the paper, the middle of the paper.
Yeah, there's like the little flap.
The little flap, and most of everything you are relieving yourself of hits the flap.
Yeah.
So when you what do you think, Chance? You like this topic, Bubba?
Does the flap
what do you think?
Or does the flap go down?
I'm just learning.
He's a marketing guy. He's taking away the product.
Yeah, we got to come up with something better than the doolies.
Dude,
Doilies.
shout out to
Doilies.
episode 50, dude.
Yeah, I mean this one's been,
Bro,
this
I'll
has
tell
been a
y'all,
good one.
it's been, if y'all think so, it's been great.
This has been freaking
But
fantastic. It's been a whole lot better. It's been more than I anticipated.
When I went like this and went back to the mouse, I was doing that to see the timer so you can see where we're at. We're at an hour.
Holy shit, are we really?
That's what I'm saying. We're at an hour on the mark, and y'all know I got babysitters inside.
Yeah.
No,
But
we're
gonna have to cut this one short.
We got to shoot another one, but dude,
We're gonna have to get you back on for some more.
I hope so because I feel like we didn't talk about. All we do is just talk. I feel like all this episode is for Over the Top is just
Us hanging out.
us hanging out without the camera on would have been probably the same conversations.
Exactly.
But we talked about movies a couple of times.
Yeah.
I guess,
Matters,
but
hey.
just so y'all know, we normally do talk about how we shit, where we shit, how often we shit, what kind of chocolate milk or strawberry milk we prefer, and what else, what we did baseball wise, how we played wiffle ball.
Yeah. We're gonna get some good clips off of this
Chance's
one.
shoes.
Chance's shoes.
His
And my
backyard
wrestling
career.
Yeah.
and his wrestling
So
career.
it was a nice plethora of
We covered it all,
of
man.
fuckery. Yeah,
Yeah.
plethora of fuckery.
When I say it like that, and then y'all sprinkle in on top of what I'm missing, I think it's a pretty goddamn good episode.
Yeah, I can't wait to see the clips on this.
Hey, none of us are lactose intolerant.
Cut
so
the fucking check.
Chad, I think that's so funny you said that because when we were all chugging our Bordens earlier, I started to say Chad is unadmittedly lactose intolerant.
no, it's IBS. It's full blown.
Oh, yeah.
IBS.
Yeah,
But
because over the years, I just know it. I know Chad
that
just has,
strawberry milk's gonna come back with
it
a
will
vengeance.
fuck him up in a couple hours.
him up.
Yeah.
Shout out to Cam Brady from the campaign.
Nah, shout out Over the Top, guys. I'm
Shout out Squints for coming in.
Yeah,
This
whatever.
is like we've had guests on our shows before with BJ and Jordan and all that stuff, but this has kind of been
This
like
is a homecoming.
Thank you, Chance. That's a perfect example of it right there. It's been way overdue. You were on episode 40, but it was just a glimpse of you. But yeah, we're gonna have to make this happen again.
Sure.
No,
Make it happen more often.
We'll come back down, more often than every 50. Well, definitely, for sure.
Yeah. Well, I'm proud of you guys, man. I'd love to see the progression. I love to see the consistency and y'all sticking with it, man. Chance, you're doing your thing, bro. Chance carries y'all, just so y'all know.
No.
Chance is the
does,
backbone
man,
of this.
I already know
show.
he is.
Yeah.
Like, and I appreciate him.
I tell him every day.
Yeah, y'all are fucking personalities, bro.
That's
You know
all.
what I mean?
Team effort for
Yeah,
sure.
as long as he'll start sharing those checks, it'll be all right.
Dude, hey man, as long as they keep making them crispy ass shoes you can buy for the show, hey,
Yeah.
I'm cool with it.
See,
Hey, if,
you don't get to show them off on our set.
Yeah, as long as Trouble Spirits keeps sending the check.
Yeah.
Shout out Trouble
Good.
Spirits,
Revolution
shout out to
One.
Revolution One Media, shout out to the Natural Disasters, shout out to Borden,
Yeah.
shout out to Squints615, man.
Thanks, guys.
We out this motherfucker.
Bye, guys.